In this video, I'm going to be guiding you through Chapter 15, Productivity and the Division of Labor. The definition of productivity is that it is a specific measure of efficiency determined by the amount of output produced per unit of input. And these are the factors that affect productivity. In the case for land, fertilizer is able to add nutrients to the soil, which directly increases the volume and yield of the crops that can be grown per hectare. This allows farmers to grow more extensive, higher value crops on the exact same plot of land. Drainage has helped farmers significantly as it has prevented severe waterlogging. This has protected plant roots from rotting and ensuring crops can grow efficiently. As water can be drained away, this has allowed farmers to farm more consistently throughout the wet seasons, which maximizes the productive use of the soil. Irrigation has guaranteed that crops receive a reliable and constant water supply. This prevents massive crop failures during droughts or dry seasons. In some countries, such as New Zealand, they have automated irrigation systems where they water the entire farm in just one button. So even if the land is dry, irrigation is able to transform this land to being a highly productive asset. It has also enabled farmers to achieve multiple harvests in a single year. And in the case for land, reclamation allows some countries to physically make more land, which physically expands the geographical area available for farming or industrial use. In the case of Hong Kong, they were able to build an entire airport above reclaimed land. So what they did was they converted useless terrain, or in Hong Kong's case, the sea, into a highly functional piece of land. In the case for labor, education provides workers with strong knowledge and problem-solving skills. This has allowed them to adapt to tasks more effectively and efficiently. Training teaches workers exactly how to use complex tools correctly, which drastically reduces costly errors and speeds up the production process. Migration has also increased productivity as this is the influx of highly skilled migrants, and they are able to immediately fill crucial knowledge gaps within the country, which instantly boosts the productivity. The benefit to these people is that they come with fresh ideas, new working practices, and different technological expertise from their home countries. And in the case for capital, supplying the workers with a greater amount of machinery and tools will allow the workers to produce much more goods per hour, as employees will be able to use these tools to amplify the production process. And lastly, technological advances such as equipment can run faster, perform much more complex tasks, and utilize raw materials far more efficiently. With the increase of the use of artificial intelligence and robots, this can bypass the human limitations which allow factories to produce goods at peak efficiency 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without fatigue. Moving on to the division of labor. The definition is that the division of labor breaks the production process into smaller parts. Each worker is allocated to a specific task in the process, and businesses that utilize specialization will experience efficiency gains for the wider economy and the firm. The advantages of the division of labor for workers specifically, it allows them to become highly skilled at a specific task, and because they are very highly skilled, it is easier for them to find employment and to get paid more, and it will be easier for them to learn new skills, to enjoy more job satisfaction, further increasing efficiency. The disadvantages, however, that tasks can require little skill can be very boring and repetitive, and doing the same thing over and over again will result in dissatisfaction, which will negatively affect their motivation. Workers might risk unemployment if their skills are way too specialized, but on the other hand, if too little skill is required, then they are also at risk of unemployment. And the advantages of the division of labor for businesses is that the efficiency of the business improves because workers can perform tasks much quicker and with fewer mistakes. And if the employees are trained specifically using these tools, they are able to use specialist tools and machinery and equipment in order to facilitate the production of more units of output, leading to more profits. And the disadvantages is that the division of labor will be quite boring and leading to poor motivation, especially if it is a very simple task. This will lead to absences and high staff turnover. Another disadvantage is that if one stage of production breaks down, all the other stages must stop. This is due to the specific specialty that is required to be completed before the continuation of production. So if a highly skilled employee is absent that day, then no one else can do their job. I hope that helped. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.